The Nintendo Switch 2 might be gaming's worst kept secret because the leaks just keep on coming. Controllers, the unit itself, the dock, and even the secret functionality. What's there left to reveal anymore? In this video, I'm going to break down everything that we know and then ask the question, is this chaos or a masterstroke by Nintendo? Welcome back to Gaming Tea, where today we're going to be diving into what is probably the most leaked console in Nintendo history, the Nintendo Switch 2. In the past few months, there's been a lot of hype, but in the recent weeks, a lot more leaks have been coming out the woodwork. But I'm not so sure it's all just Nintendo losing control. There's possibly some PR strategy in this. First, let's unpack all the leaks so far, January 2025. Let's sort fact from speculation and then open up the discussion. Sound good? First, let's talk about what could be the biggest design overhaul since the Nintendo Switch released in 2017, the Joy-Cons. According to the leaked images, the Joy-Cons are ditching the rails and they're going to magnets. This has been quite widespread on the internet and probably something you already know. More recent reveals and renders are suggesting there is going to be a brand new C button. It's got two magnet release buttons on the backside of the controller, and the triggers are bigger because your finger could easily slip off these ones. But there's a real game changer this time. So on top of the HD rumble and the gyroscope and the accelerometer, one of the leaks found an optical sensor in the side of the Joy-Con, this part. Now, an optical sensor, you probably know if you're a PC gamer, effectively suggests mouse functionality, meaning Nintendo are creating a mini PC which could be fantastic for, I don't know, Metroid Prime 4, which is definitely going to come out on release, and for so many of those indie point-and-click games that you can buy off the eShop. Maybe we'll even get Mario Paint 2. If this is true, it'll be a massive change for the Joy-Cons, or it could be a feature we use in the first 6 months and then never again. Let me know what you think of it. But the controller is not where these leaks end. Let's talk about the unit itself, the Nintendo Switch 2 console. Every single leak consistently so far has said LCD screen and a bigger screen. All the design renders show bigger screen, and everything suggests it's not OLED. I'll miss you. Another consistent leak is the kickstand being a U shape. And then for the dock itself, the dock is going to be slightly smaller and have rounded corners, two USB-A, a HDMI and an Ethernet port, very similar to the OLED dock. Don't expect it to be some sort of GPU powerhouse that's going to give you a massive boost in your games. It's going to be like the OLED dock, but it looks a bit different. The rumours are the console itself is going to pack the punch anyway, with NVIDIA DLSS upscaling, which means that both your current generation Nintendo Switch games and the next generation of Nintendo Switch games can all upscale to 4K 30 frames at least. I will caveat there has been no confirmations on that, but the upscale potential is going to be there. Next up is the cartridges. Apparently the cartridges are going to be the same, but the pins will be slightly different. So you won't be able to accidentally plug Nintendo Switch 2 games into Nintendo Switch 1, but you'll be able to plug Nintendo Switch 1 games into Nintendo Switch 2. With the box for the cartridges themselves reportedly larger. I mean, I don't know why. Nintendo's going to have basically all the shelf space in all retail spaces because Xbox are going digital, Sony's going digital, Nintendo's got those sweet cartridges. I want to see some teeny tiny cases, but apparently bigger. Maybe cool manuals will come back. No, they definitely won't, which is sad. No new console launch is complete without some good console launch games. This is where some consoles really hit a road bump in their initial sales, and Nintendo knows not to fall foul of this after the Wii U. A major French retailer has already accidentally leaked the likelihood of a Mario Tennis game and a Lego game. Consistent rumours and dev timelines match up for something like a Mario Kart 9. Because the core of that game actually came out on the Wii U. We definitely know Metroid Prime 4, and I caught wind that journalists have copies of it already, which means it's definitely going to be a launch title. You can pretty much bet on that. With likely a very strong push for a new 3D Mario game, at least within the calendar year. So either near launch or in the holiday window, end of the year. I haven't clocked anything else, but is there anything that you want to see? I mean, a Zelda would be nice, but I haven't seen anything on that. I'm also a massive indie games fan, so anything that comes along and gets ported over would be amazing in my book. If only it was Silksong. A guy can always dream. And the question that's on everybody's lips is, when is it going to release? And the news coming out of the supply chain is that it is just about how quickly they're manufacturing and stockpiling the units. They're expecting a big launch, so we could be looking at mid to late March, early to mid-April. That's my best guess. I can imagine they really want to avoid the PS5 scalper issues that happened when that came out. The units available on that launch were just terrible. Considering Nintendo is one of the most secretive games companies out there, yes, they all keep their secrets, but Nintendo is particularly good at it. Is all this news a chaotic lack of control? Or is it part of a masterfully executed PR plan to engage us hardcore Nintendo fans? And if so, they're doing a pretty good job. Most of these leaks have been coming out of accessory manufacturers and releasing dummy models, computer-aided design models of the consoles so they can make their cases is very normal. But recent leaks out of CES, which is a very well-known and publicized trade show, and seeing accessory manufacturers effectively go rogue and reveal their Nintendo Switch 2 accessories on Twitter, on their own websites, at trade shows, without Nintendo really bringing down the hammer, feels like they're not too fussed about it, or not as fussed as they have historically shown they are about this sort of stuff. Maybe it is chaos, maybe it is clever PR, maybe they're falling foul of their own strategy. They've made it clear in the past that they don't really want to talk about their games until they're about 3 months away. And maybe they're just doing the same for the console. But when that time frame's so tight, you're gonna get natural leaks that happen because of supply chains, because of unit stockpiling. You're always gonna get someone go rogue for a quick buck or a bit of karma on Reddit. I just wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of the lawyers. Which is a perfect time to say all of this information, whilst I'm relaying it, was actually sourced by completely different people on Reddit, on Twitter, and through other sources. I myself don't have a dummy unit. Promise, all I've got is the old Switch. I don't have the new one. If you could send one to me, that would be really cool. You definitely won't send me one when I'm doing a leak video. Anyway, what do you think? Is this chaos? Is this part of their PR plan? Or is this just a side effect of their own late reveals? That's everything we know, or think we know, about the Nintendo Switch 2 as of the 10th of January 2025. Thanks for hanging out with me today. If you did like the video, please like, subscribe, hit the bell, so that you don't miss out on the next gaming tea. Right, now everybody's gone, are there any other leaks that I didn't cover? Because I probably should. Let me know in the comments and I'll see if I can cover it in another video.